Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Virgo. All Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Virgo in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. The Ten of Wands almost wanted to come out, but it really doesn't. So let's just... Messages for Virgo, please. There could be something heavy on your mind, but you're prioritizing peace. You've got this dilemma. You've got some choices to make, or one decision. Something could be weighing heavy on your mind, this decision that you need to make. Let's get a little bit more before we... Oh, I just got an idea. Let's do something a little different. For those of you who are choosing between two options, A and B, 1 and 2, let's see what happens if you choose one or the other. On the one side, we have walking away. This could be a do I stay or do I go kind of reading. And if this portion of it doesn't apply to you, don't worry. I'm going to put all of this back and get like a general message as well. So this will just be message number 1. Maybe message number 2 will be more your style. But this is fun. This is a little spontaneous. So you have two options. On the one hand, you could walk away. What's on the other hand? Let's see. You could walk away. And then there's the Ten of Wands. Oh, that's so funny. Do I leave or do I leave? Do I need... You know what it is? You know what this is? Do I leave now or do I leave later? That's funny. Virgo, you gotta admit this is funny. You're like... Oh, okay. I feel like the tarot just like played a joke on us, on me especially. So maybe you are something weighing heavily on your mind is you're thinking about leaving a situation, walking away, going towards something new. Right. So on the one hand, the energy here has stagnated. Something is emotionally and spiritually stagnant. If you stay where you are, things are going to remain stagnant, okay? Nothing's going to get better. Probably won't get any worse either, but you're going to continue to give to a situation that really does not give back to you. It does not feed you. It's not feeding your soul. And that's why you're faced with this difficult choice. If you didn't feel this emptiness, you wouldn't have to be asking this question. You wouldn't have this dilemma of do I stay or do I go? Do I leave now or do I leave later is more like it. Do I leave right now or do I wait until I just can't take it anymore? You decide. Taking control of a situation, being in charge, taking the lead, and making decisions, making logical, practical decisions to change your life for the better, to be decisive and intelligent, and bring this about in an intelligent way. Bring about the circumstances of your manifestation in a practical, grounded, level-headed, logical, structured kind of way. Weighing heavily on you, how do I leave? Do I just wait until things are so stagnant and so dead and just not moving that I just die of boredom and leave my body for the astral plane or heaven or whatever? Or do I take a chance? Do I do something a little bit more immediate, spontaneous, and I guess reckless? You're going to need to wait. You need to wait and see. You need to relax. You need to put this question down for a while. I saw the Four of Swords and the Judgment. Okay, because there's no going back once you do this. You've awakened to the truth about something and you're keeping it kind of quiet. You're sleeping on it. Sleep on it. Get some sleep. Okay, sleep on it. Wait. I think slow down a little bit. Don't do anything reckless or hasty. You want to be structured and logical about this, right? Because this is about your healing. This is a spiritual reading here, okay? Tarot is spiritual. Tarot is magic. Tarot is all about your best and highest good and guiding you towards unity and creativity and the potential of your life to transcend and to reach higher planes of existence, spiritual and emotional and material growth and wellness and well-being, okay? So that's what I'm geared towards. That's what you want here too. Your soul is crying out for healing and rest and relaxation, and you don't want to have to carry this. You want a win-win situation. You want a compromise. You want a fair deal for everybody because there may be other people involved. So you want to do what is fair and right, but also what is true and what you're called to do, because you have a calling here. You've awakened to a spiritual calling. There's no going back to sleep. Okay? And this is a new lease on life, and this is a beautiful thing, and you want to embrace it. You want to go for it. You know there's limitless potential here for self actualization and expression and creativity. I feel called myself right now to read for the Fool card from Tarot Mirror of the Soul. What am I trying to read? Openness, trust, ready to take a risk, courage to stand your ground, freedom, independence, creativity, great potential, possibility to take a quantum leap, and listening to your heart's voice. The affirmation is, I now follow my heart. I am open and ready to go wherever it may lead me. And let's see about the Eight of Cups real quick. Stagnation, obstruction, emotional blockage, laziness, unclearness, the swamp. This is funny. Okay, it's time to consider... Well, this isn't funny. The affirmation is funny. It says, develop your own affirmation on the basis of the additional cards you have drawn. So basically, it's like, follow your heart. Be open and ready to go where it might lead you. So it's time for you to consider yourself, to set some limits and say no. It may be an old behavior pattern to always direct your love towards people from whom nothing comes in return. This may be a sign indicating your fears of accepting love. So, if you stay, okay, so your question is, do I leave? If you say no and you stay in a situation, you're going to have to put up some boundaries. You're going to have to make certain things clear. You're going to have to face your fears of accepting love, perhaps. And staying in this situation means, no longer giving so much of yourself to something that doesn't give back to you. And then if you do leave and you follow your heart and you follow your calling, you've got to be ready to be open to new experiences. Either way, you need to face your fears and whatever your hang-ups are. Well, anyway. Okay, so like I said, that's the first message. Love that for you. Maybe it'll come out again. Let's get the second message, the more general message, the real message of this video, please. Follow the calling of your heart and say no to what takes from you without giving back. Someone expects you to be emotionally available to them, and they are not as understanding towards you, perhaps. Oh my God, Virgo. Eight of Cups came out again. Yep, and Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's necessary that this should end. Do you see that? It just fell out again. Was I shuffling off camera? Sorry, but it's true. Something is emotionally, spiritually stagnant, unfulfilling, a dead end. It's an obstruction, it's a swamp, and you're stuck in it. And you got to get out of it, and you've got a higher calling, and you've got to go where you are called. There's a reason. Okay? Staying where you are will probably destroy you somehow. It means a sacrifice of your true higher calling, your real heart, your soul. Like, something about this just takes, and it's no good. All right, let's get a couple more. Let's keep going. Messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. The Nine of Wands. You're so tired of this. You're so exhausted. You have to say no. You have to set up a boundary. You have to block somebody. You got to protect yourself. You got to put yourself first. You may have to hold down the fort and go it alone. You might have to do this by yourself. Anything else for Virgo? I think yes, there is more for you coming. There's more for you. Okay, what's next? Yeah, you're reaching the finish line of something, but you are not there yet. Ten of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I like it. I actually really like this. Okay. Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Right. So I see a story here. This figure wearing red. You can see the storyline. She's wearing red too, the Queen of Pentacles. Each one of these cards has somebody wearing red, although in the Nine of Wands, it looks very faded and tired, okay? Walking away is going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot to face this and to go it alone. And it might be painful, and it might be very uncomfortable. But once you release yourself from this, once you release control, when you trust life, when you follow your heart, and something comes to an end, what comes after is the Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You are so happy. You're so glad that you did this. You're so satisfied with yourself. It's a blessing. It's a miracle. It's wish fulfillment. You go from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. You find your ninth cup. And it could be this new home, this new working from home, something to do. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is all about, she's very domestic. She's all about the home and the body. She comes from a difficult, barren past where she didn't have a lot of material resources, but she comes into a place where now she has this abundance. She's very fertile. Things are paying off. All of her hard work pays off, and now she lives very comfortably. So you go from being in this very stagnant place to this very painful ending to being very glad that you did, very happy because some kind of blessing comes into your life because you followed your heart, because you go where you're called, because you rise up to the occasion and you don't stay where you don't belong. You end up, I think, maybe a new home, something like that, new job, but abundance, new fertile abundance of pleasure, of love, of... Okay, Queen of Pentacles. She's all about money and food. She's all about domesticity. She's very practical. She's very perceptive. Interesting. There's this new perception of yourself, of your body, of your home. You're able to take very good care of yourself. Giving back to your body in the form of beautiful clothing, beautiful good food, you know, beautiful home, very comfortable. She's got a comfortable couch. Okay, Queen of Pentacles has like a very comfy bed, comfy couch, very nice clothes, very comfortable. I get that this is somebody who prioritizes comfort, but also style, because she wants beauty in her life as well. This is feminine, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your energy. I'm getting like a very Venusian feeling off of her. I'm getting a whole lot at once here. So let me just try to say, it's time for you to beautify your home, to bring order and peace out of something that may be difficult stagnant, chaotic. Think about a swamp. A swamp does not smell very good. A swamp is not a very good place to be unless you're like a frog or maybe like moss, you know? But not all of us can live like frogs and moss. We need a comfy bed and nice clothes and good diet and exercise, but especially good food. I get, for you, Virgo, it might be like clean foods. Eating clean might be a priority. She encourages us to take very good care of our body, especially when it comes to what we put in our body. Food, you know. Take care of your body. Give it good energy because it gives you the energy to move through life. It carries you through life. This is your vehicle. This is your temple, and you've got to treat it that way. So let's get a couple more cards. What's going on? So it looks like you're going to a better place, and you'll be able to take better care of yourself, and you'll feel a lot better. You'll be a lot happier. You'll be a lot more comfortable. And it's difficult and painful, and, you know, it hurts. But once you get through it, you're feeling a lot better. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant. Ace of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Another card of travel, new beginning, learning something, lessons learned, things changing for the better. There could definitely be a Taurus involved or maybe a fire sign. You could have this in your chart. You may want to look at that reading. Possibly Sagittarius, Pisces, or Gemini, or Aquarius. But anyway, the Hierophant's got the keys. So you could be getting the keys to a new something, a new car, a new adventure, some kind of new beginning, very exciting. You might have to travel, you might want to travel. This is going to give you a new perspective on whatever it is that you've been through, establishing for yourself a much more creative, comfortable foundation. I think your ideas are going to be changing too. Your beliefs are changing. Your values may be evolving. You may have learned more about what it is that you value. There could be some kind of religious or spiritual scripture or like a book or something, if not actual Bible scripture or Torah or, Quran, or it could be like Kabbalah. It doesn't have to be anything in specific. It's just whatever your religion is, whatever your belief system, whatever your spirituality. I think whenever I see the Hierophant, maybe not every single time I see the Hierophant, but oftentimes when I see the Hierophant, I'm reminded that there may be like a spiritual book or a religious book with some kind of teachings in it. Or it could, if it's not a book, which I tend to think it is a book, but it could be like a spiritual leader, like a priest or a rabbi or pastor or, whatever it is that whatever guidance that you would go to, whatever your personal belief system is, take it how it resonates for you, of course. For me, it might be looking at, the Book of Thoth or something written by Aleister Crowley, or, I have this book here, Tarot Mirror of the Soul. I love this book. I'm always making reference to that book when I feel like it, because there's guidance in there for you. It gives you the key. Now, it can't really do the work for you. It can just show you the way. The Hierophant doesn't do the work for you, but it shows you the way for you to do the work for yourself. You can be initiated by the Hierophant, but you've got to do the studying. You've got to do, there's work that you need to do spiritually. You're being guided to do the work. You're being given the key, the tool, the alphabet, whatever it is that you need, the book, the scripture to study. But you're the one that needs to do the studying, okay? So I think this is going to be very powerful for you, a powerful boost of creative life force energy that you'll be able to use, that's going to propel you forward to a new understanding and maybe even to a new location, physically moving. If it could be a spiritual journey, like you're really depressed. This is an emotional journey. You're in a very stagnant, depressive place in your life. You're exhausted. Things are not going very well. But you choose to become more invested in meditation, in spiritual practices, in your witchcraft, in your spell work, in whatever it is that you do, in your church, whatever. And this is going to change your life for the better. Becoming devoted, more devoted, putting more energy into your devotional practices is definitely going to help boost your energy and bring you to the next level in whatever it is. Okay, so there's justice. And I'm like, why is justice showing up? Could be a legal thing, could be a Libra. Maintaining your balance, your equilibrium. From a place of balance, taking action, and all things that you do from a place of balance will carry that quality forward of equilibrium, calm, peace. What is this? Don't be shaken by something. This part's easy though. Okay, well, let's set that aside for a second. There may be a message in, but look, King of Wands is here. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. Very straightforward. Masculine, fire sign energy is looking forward to the future, making plans to come towards you. There's a competitiveness here. He's looking forward to, and look at all these wands. King of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, so relax, trust life. You know, you're overthinking this a little bit. There's some overanalyzing, overthinking perhaps when it comes to this relationship. I think it could be a marriage or something like this. I don't know, a legal thing, but there may be some interference here. So this character here, this person, very competitive, very extroverted, very assertive. He takes the lead. He's a dominant personality type. Outspoken, kind of loud. Can be a lot of fun. Very passionate, very creative. Very passionate in everything that he does. He loves hard. He works hard. He plays hard. He goes hard. Like, yeah, everything that this guy does. He is making plans and looking forward to the future. He's very honest. He's very, he puts a high price or a high value, I should say, on being honest. Open, honest, very blunt, very direct. And with the Five of Wands being here, oftentimes this is a very competitive energy. Knight of Wands, also very competitive. So he's making a move. He's coming towards you. He intends to compete and to win. I'm not sure if he wants to win at all costs because there's this sense of justice here. I feel like I'm having a hard time understanding why justice is here, which is weird because maybe he's weighing his options, weighing his pros and cons. I feel like this has to do with the King of Wands. Could be just a Libra or somebody with Libra in their chart. This feels like a different energy than what's going on here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, it feels like a different energy, a separate person, somebody who's got their eye on you, somebody who wants to compete for your attention, somebody who feels that it is fair and right and good that he should have your attention. Like he deserves your attention. Like you two balance each other out really well. That you should get married. That you know what I mean? Like he wants a contract with you. He wants a real relationship. And he wants it to be like formal. This is so different. So we got the Hierophant here and Justice. They're both ruled by Venus. I'm getting, obviously Empress vibes comes from that. House number 3. So I don't know if you saw that, if I did that on camera or not. I just looked at the blue cards for a second, my astrology cards real quick. House number 3 could be important. But communication, he wants to reach out. Maybe he feels like he's got to compete for your attention, but he feels like he is the rightful partner for you. It's justified It would be justice, you know, it would be unjust for him not to be your partner. It wouldn't be right for the two of you to be together. I don't know who this is. Is this somebody that you want to leave behind, and or is this somebody that you're going towards? Fire sign, very competitive, wants to fight for your attention, is making some kind of a plan. It's not totally set in stone yet. He could definitely have Aries or Leo in his chart, maybe Sagittarius. But there's a lot of Aries and Leo here. Mars in Aries, Saturn in Leo, the Sun in Aries. That's the opposite of justice too, the opposite of Libra. Balancing the scales and bringing something into equilibrium. I think he really cares about fairness and doing things right, doing it the right way. Like, I'm getting somebody who might, you know what I just saw? Somebody who's got a tattoo on their arm that says honor. Could be in the military. This guy works out. This guy's got muscles. Gym bro. King of Wands is very athletic. Him and the Queen of Wands are both very active, physically very active people. I could see him being an athlete or a former athlete. Just somebody who's very athletic, somebody who's naturally very muscular or big, or likes to work out at the gym or do exercise of some kind. He really wants to be successful. He thinks it's fair that he should win because he's the best. He thinks he's the best. He really does. And it would be fair for him to win. He can be kind of egotistical, pushy, bossy. But at the same time, he puts a high value on being fair and honorable. He sees himself as like the knight in shining armor type sometimes. He fantasizes about that kind of thing. Like, oh my God. Like riding into battle. He could be in the military and looking forward to being deployed. He might be deployed. Interesting. Or maybe this is you. Somebody's possibly riding into battle to do battle and totally intends to win. Can't even imagine that he wouldn't win. Completely self-confident, self-assured, self-possessed. Very independent. But there's some kind of interference here. And with that Eight of Swords, it's like, yeah, this is somehow interfering with whatever it is that you are, like, manifesting. Like, your own mindset about this somehow. The way that you are thinking about it, maybe overthinking about it, maybe pessimistic or thinking very negatively about this. It's important for you to trust life, to trust your heart, to follow it, and to be open to what is fair and right and good. It is fair and right and good and correct. This could be a karmic relationship. That's what the Justice card may be trying to tell us. But yeah, this could be what you're trying to leave behind because you don't want to be in this anymore. You feel trapped with this person who won't let go. I could definitely see him being very stubborn and not letting you go. Depends on what part of this applies to you, I think. So, okay. I'm going to go like this and put him over here. Like so. And put her, the Justice card, over here as it is. Because I want to move on. I think we've done what we can with that energy. Seems like somebody coming towards you who has, maybe he's connected with this Ace of Wands. It could just be this very powerful fire sign energy coming towards you, inspiring you, helping you somehow, guiding you somehow. This is the energy that you are tapping into but it's a change for the better. You're learning something important. It's going to inspire you and push you to make necessary changes both in your external life and also in your mind. Changing your mindset might be really important here. But you're going towards something better, that's for sure. All right, let's go. Let's see, or not oracle. This is the tea leaf oracle. Let's get some tea leaf cards for my Virgo, please. A goal-oriented person. Yeah, the target, hitting a goal. This could be you or this guy, King of Wands. If that's your energy, cool. You know, you can be a man or a woman and be in your King of Wands energy or your Queen of Pentacles energy. Take what resonates. Put yourself in whatever position that this is. But this is like taking the lead and making it happen and taking action to move in the direction of what is going to make you feel happy and comfortable and what is right for you. What is truthful and honest and honorable for you. Virtuous. Somebody feels like virtue is super important to them. Okay, goal-oriented person coming into your life, or that's somebody that maybe you or somebody that you're dealing with is very goal-oriented. Let's put that there. All right, cool. We love it. Let's get a couple more. We've got reconciliation. Okay. Goal-oriented person wants to reconcile with you. Might be that King of Wands. Planning his move. The Lion. Time to act. So, Leo, Lion, or whoever it is feels like it's time to take action. Maybe because they feel you slipping away, or maybe you feel like it's time to take action on your goals, or the cards are telling you it's time to take action. Okay, cool. We've got beware of great pride. Yep. Karma. You will reap what you have sown. Karma, justice. Okay, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Somebody's going to take action. They want to get a reaction out of you. Great pride, either on your part or on theirs. Maybe this is a very prideful person, this King of Wands. He certainly can be. So be careful. There's a bit of a warning here. Beware of great pride, because it's like, I think if you were to take a certain attitude, you're going to get a similar sort of attitude back. There will be an equal and opposite reaction to the way that this is handled or something like this. I don't know. If you sown good things with the haystack, you'll reap what you sowed. So if you've sown good things, you'll get good things, right? If you've sown bad things, you'll get heartache over what you no longer have. Persevere and you will overcome all problems. You are protected from negative forces beyond your control. Persevere, you will overcome. You are protected. You may be dealing with some heartache over what you no longer have. Perhaps there's this person in your life that you want to reconcile with. You will overcome this problem, but somebody's going to probably have to swallow their pride and take action. Is this you? Swallow your pride and take action? You tell me. Let's get some Oracle of the Radiant Suns for my Virgo, please. Lust. Mars in... Not Mars. Why did I say Mars? Venus in Aries. Maybe because Aries is ruled by Mars. We got Venus in Aries here. Lust. There's a chameleon on this card. This chameleon changes its colors to suit its goal. So there's this goal-oriented person, and they're basically, what this says to me is somebody's willing to do whatever it takes. They're going to do whatever it takes to get what they want. This could be how this person feels about you. They're very full of lust, right? Let's see. You know what? Let's consult the book. Venus in Aries. I feel like it. A brief and wild love affair, a love battle, a fighting and sparring relationship, a love challenge. A challenger appears. King of Wands, fighting for your love, a love battle. Wild love affair with this person. He's a strong lover, okay? A lover and a fighter. Both. Justice, like he's both. He balances out both loving and fighting. It's like somebody who wants to like fight with you and then have like make-up sex or something. You know what I mean? Indicates a need to assert yourself, time to act, and yet to do this with the utmost warmth and charm. A hard hand in a velvet glove may be the answer. So a hard hand in a velvet glove. Being strong and soft at the same time, balancing these opposites, strong and soft. Assert yourself, but do it with warmth and charm. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't even want to get any more. What's on the bottom of the deck? Impulsiveness. Oh my God. Mars and Aries. Didn't I just say Mars and Aries? I did. And here it is on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take it. Fuck it. I'll take it. Excuse me. I should stop swearing, eh? Okay, I'll try my best. Just kidding. Mars in Aries, Venus in Aries. You could have, okay, like a Mars-Venus conjunction. The kind of chemistry that you get when, like, the man has a Mars sign that matches your sign of Venus as a woman and vice versa. That is some very intense physical chemistry that these people have together. Very intense, very immediate. And when you've got like Mars in Aries plus Venus in Aries, these are people who like to fight each other. Like they fight, but they're inseparable. And they, oh my God, I don't want to get into like X-rated. I don't. I'm trying to be good. Like I'm trying to be pure. You know, like they fight hard, they love hard. Let's just put it that way. Fighting hard and loving hard. But look at this. This is like Knight of Wands energy. This is doing something impulsive, spontaneous, very fast, rushing in, asserting yourself. So Mars in Aries, Venus in Aries. Let's just leave it at that. I think that explains it. Let's get one astrology. Fixed sign. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign who has these qualities of being stable and persistent and loyal and dependable. Also very stubborn and hard to change them once they've made a decision. So if you've got like a Leo, you got the Lion here, King of Wands, you know, I'm just saying in your chart or in your life, you've also got Taurus here and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's very persistent, who's probably not going to give up very easily. Yeah. Okay, let's get one Enigma card for my Virgo, please. Duality. The harmony of opposites. Oh yeah, just like Mars and Venus. So this is like the need to balance out opposites. We get, excuse me, it's bringing me back to that justice again. The balance of opposites. Equilibrium. This is also kind of like black and white thinking and the need to find the middle ground because it may be more nuanced than that. And you may be missing something if you take this sort of black and white approach. I just really like that with the Mars and Venus thing and then the duality thing. It's like, here, let me get my little sheet because I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm still learning these cards. I want to give you the most that I can. Connection of opposites, oscillation, like going back and forth. Black and white thinking and the need to harmonize. Yeah, justice is all about harmony, harmonizing something, harmonizing these disparate elements, bringing these opposites together and balancing them out. Like you balance each other out somehow, maybe. What was it saying? The connection of opposites. Opposites attract. Fire and earth, they're opposites. Oh my God, you know what I just heard? The opposite of fire is no fire. Okay. Thanks, Socrates, or whatever. You know what I mean? That's such a philosophical thing to say. I don't know who said that. But anyway, I'm being sarcastic. Let's put a date on this reading because it's getting dark in here and we probably should end this out soon. Should I turn on a light? Hold on. Let me turn on my light. Oh my god, and it's not plugged in. Of course not. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, Virgo. We'll get you a date. We'll put a date on this reading to see when is this new opportunity. There we go. When is this new opportunity coming in for you? When are you going to make your choice? When are you going to make these big, important changes? When are you going to act? It's time to act. So let's see. What month? Let's put a date. Let's put a month to this. Important month for Virgo, please. What month should Virgo look forward to? Come on. One, maybe two. We got July. July might be important. So next summer. July is also Leo, Cancer and Leo season. So again, somebody may have a birthday in July. Or July could be important for some reason. Maybe this past July, or there's some kind of like anniversary in July, or I don't know. But July is probably important. And then we got February. February is Aquarius and Pisces. So you could have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody who's got Aquarius or Pisces in their chart. Somebody born in February maybe. Or this February could be really important to you. You know, you make some choices and you start to see results in February. Somebody reaches out to you in February. You reap your karma. You reconcile if you want to. You know, some of this may come to pass. Like maybe you end up getting a new opportunity in February. You take it, you move on it, and then by July, it's really starting to pay off. Something like that could be important. Or maybe it's just somebody's got a birthday in February or maybe in July, or you need to look at some other part of your chart, whatever, wherever you've got like Pisces, Aquarius, or Cancer, or Leo, or something like that. Take it, of course, as it resonates. We'll just leave it at that. That's what I've got for you today, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.